Hey everyone. Okay, so let's just get the obvious out of the way first. The animation quality in this episode, mwah, absolute chef's kiss. Like if the first two were the announcement that the anime is back, then this episode was the signal fire that says we are so fucking back. And granted, I know we're not going to get episodes like this all the time, but getting 3 episodes back to back that are just this good shows Toei really had all their best cooks in the kitchen to prepare for the anime's return. In saying that, I gotta be honest though, this is probably also the best episode that has the Navy as the focal point, and what I mean by that is, in most cases in the series, the Marines, let's be honest, have really just been used as cannon fodder and punching bags in order for the Straw to show off their strength. But one thing I liked in this episode is it not only showed off the Marines, more specifically their strength, but also showing just how truly coordinated, organized they can be when facing a threat from how Doberman, from the start, seeing Doberman order the ships to fire to create an opening for the vice admirals to get ashore. It's one of those things where it still cost them their ships because the sea beast's weapons, but they pretty much like Doberman knew this strategy was going to have casualties, but they still did it going in because they were willing to take the risk. So if nothing else, I can admire the determination that they showed in order to face down the consequences of it in order to get the job done. And in a way, it's hard to say it didn't pay off once Kizaru defeated Sentomaru. So yeah, it's a really nice. As weird as it is, I kind of like how this did have a very nice showcase of what the Marines are capable of. Frankly, when they actually are faced with a clear objective and goal. And yeah, even though the fights between Sentomaru and Kizaru even though the fight between Sentomaru and Kizaru was the clear highlight of the episode, I do also like the reveal of him being on the island did bring back a small touch of PTSD for the Straw Hats. It's one of those small details that shows how much stronger they've gotten. Those experiences do kind of stick with you. I know something like that was kind of played up for a bit of comedy in this episode, but it is one of those things where you never really do forget your first time that you're facing death, and this was clearly one of those times where seeing Kizaru again, it triggered a little bit of that, again, PTSD in them, which, that in itself was on full display with the fight with Sentomaru. And like I said, art and animation this week was top notch, but one thing I especially love about this episode is how it really managed to capture the weight of Kizaru's powers. On top of his usual Logi abilities, the man can literally go at the speed of light, and I feel more than anything that's what this episode managed to capture. The perspective and feeling of what it's like to fight someone who can travel at the speed of light, and just what fighting against something like that actually looks like. You gotta have very high perception at the very least. But of course, it wouldn't be a One Piece episode if there didn't come with an extra dose of backstory as well. Specifically, the first time Kizaru and Vegapunk met Sentomaru, and admittedly, this backstory isn't as heartbreaking or emotionally charged as some other backstories, but it is one that definitely showcases just how close-knit the relationship was between all 3 of these characters, Vegapunk, Sentomaru, and Kizaru, which in itself does add that layer of tragedy that they're now being forced, that they're now mortal enemies, forced to fight each other, but fighting for what each one of them believes. It is that very much a battle of ideals, and it just happens that those ideals are clashing between these 3 friends. Now, admittedly, the episode did slow down. Now, I will say the episode did slow down a little bit after Sentomaru was defeated, but it picked up again very quickly after, as soon as Lucci stepped into action, taking out Stussy, and soon followed by Zoro intervening. We're getting a whole bunch of crazy matchups already. Zoro versus Lucci. That was a matchup even in the manga. I was like, really? We're going there? And it's you know what? I'm intrigued, and let's just say that that fight doesn't disappoint. But of course, on the other end, we also have Kizaru engaging the Straw Hats, who were escaping with Lilith, which led to Luffy going on the attack with a look in his eyes saying, "I'm ready to throw down with you this time, motherfucker." Like Luffy in this episode, the moment Kizaru showed up, he was ready, willing, and able to show he's not going to let what happened 2 years ago happen again, which, yeah, that in itself is a tiny bit debatable, given what happens in this arc, but at least when looking at the Luffy versus Kizaru fight in a vacuum, he's technically right. Like, he's technically right. Like, this is one of those fights let's be honest, we all wanted to see it. Ever since what happened back in Sabaody, this fight was, in a way, a long time coming. And Kizaru, at the very least, is going to be working for his victory this time. And yeah, this will be the first real. I think for me at least, this was always like the first real test at just how far Luffy has come. But of course, with because the thing is, with Jay Garcia though also waiting in the wings, it's unfortunately not as simple as that. Because, like, it's like if you thought that things are gonna slow down from, like, even beyond these two fights, like we've reached that point now where. And Toei's kind of sneaky for this, but beyond this point, Toei's kind of sneaky for this, for basically like picking up the anime at this point, because it's from this point on where, yeah, everything's gonna go 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 go. Like, there's not even in the story bits, like there's never really going to be a moment where you can take a break, but it does all start with the fight with Kizaru. Like, I'm rambling a bit, but like from this point onwards, like everything, like the One Piece anime is going full throttle with everything, like no slowing down. But and I'm here for it. But yeah, guys. That's pretty much all I got for this review. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Blue Sky, Analyst Crunchyroll, be sure notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and just share it around, guys. Dark Knight of Enemy, signing off. Later, everyone. We are so back.